Hello, my fellow collectors. You are seeing it here first on RCTV. I'd like you to take a look at this recent press release from NGC. You're going to see it first here on RCTV. NGC signs exclusive signature label deal with Rick Tomaska. Now, what does that mean? That means the coins in this series, they're first graded by NGC, by their team of graders, the best graders on the planet. And then I review them. Now, I'm an expert in these particular series, and so I'm the final judge of what goes into one of these exclusive signature label holders. And once I approve it, I sign off on the holder, I sign my name on it, and it goes into this special NGC proprietary holder. These are NGC's words, they're not mine, okay? The words of NGC, the renowned numismatic researcher and coin dealer joins NGC Authentic Hand-Signed Labels program. Numismatic Guarantee Corporation is excited to announce that Rick Tomaska, co-founder of Rare Collectibles TV, has agreed to individually hand-sign certification labels exclusively for NGC. An authority on U.S. proof coins and Franklin half dollars, Tomaska authored 2 books, Cameo and Brilliant Proof Coinage of the 1950 to 70 era, and a complete guide to Franklin half dollars, as well as several other books I should add, which are reference guides that explore different die varieties of these coins. Now, this is the important part in red. According to Tomaska, he has hand-selected the coins being encapsulated with the new Tomaska signature labels. To help collectors appreciate the importance of these NGC Tomaska signature coins, NGC will list them separately in its NGC US Coin Price Guide and NGC Census. And it goes on to explain, NGC is pleased to offer collectors a special way to highlight proof and mint state coins and varieties through this hand-signed labels program from Mark Salzberg, NGC chairman. Now, here are the first coins that I have for you today. The first year of issue, the 1950 proof Franklin half dollars. I have 3 extraordinary examples. I have one in proof 67 plus, one in proof 67 plus cameo, and then the only one I have hand signed in proof 68 cameo off one of my top dies highlighted in my book. And this is one of the important reasons that we have the signature program. And one of the important reasons why I'm coming out with the revised 2nd edition of this book. Because the top cameo die varieties are recognized by NGC from my first book. Now you take a look at these 3 coins. They are all exceptional in eye appeal and quality for their date, and most importantly, for their grade. The first coin is a 1950 proof 67 plus. The second coin is a proof 67 plus cameo, and the third coin is a proof 68 cameo. Now those numbers, folks, are the total NGC populations. They're not the coins that I have hand signed. Those are the total generic NGC populations. In the 1950, they've only certified 31 examples in proof 67 plus. That's it. Now I have only hand signed 2 to this date. I have the proof 67 plus in the hand signed label for $12,500. You take a look at that coin, it is absolutely stunning. Deeply mirrored, haze-free, spot-free, it's exceptional for the date and grade. And that is the whole point of my Signature Series program. Because 20, 30, 50 years from now, it's very important, not just for collectors of today, but for future generations. When they get one of these coins that they know has been reviewed by me, signed off by me, they're getting a coin that's truly exceptional for the date and grade. And NGC will have its own independent population for these coins. And this coin that we have today in proof 67 plus, you take a look at the chart, take a look at the coin. I'm not putting the most recent signature series numbers out for these coins because obviously they're going to be very, very low. There's 31 certified in generic form by NGC. Of those, tiny percentage will receive my signature series label. I've got the coin for $12,500. And then the second coin is a Proof 67 Plus Cameo. Only 4 certified by NGC. And I've only certified one of those, and I've got that coin for you today. And that coin is $45,000. Now, there have been a couple Proof 67 Plus Cameos that have sold in auction. They've sold in the $40,000, $45,000 range. Again, this is a coin that I have signed off on. It's exceptional. You take a look at this coin. Really, a really nice cameo contrast, very deeply mirrored. It's just a really strong coin. But then the top of the line, and it's struck from RT die number 2, it's a Proof 68 Cameo. NGC has only certified 3 examples. I've seen all 3. This is the only one I've signed off on because the other 2 were struck from a pretty weak cameo die with low-end cameo contrast. This example I have for you today, you take a look at it, you see it's noted RT-2 by NGC. That means it's die number 2 in my book. And when you open the page, you'll see the die numbers on page 35. You have die number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the 1950. These are the top cameo dies for that year. Now, they're not arranged in order of quality. In other words, number 1 is not necessarily better than number 2, and 2 is not necessarily better than number 3. These are just the 5 top dies. And this 50 and 6/8 cameo is the only one I have seen off a top die. And you look at this coin, and it borders on ultra cameo on both the obverse and reverse. It is the finest 1950 I have ever seen in Proof 68 Cameo. In fact, I think it's conservatively graded. It could be a Proof 68 Star Cameo or a Proof 68 Plus Cameo. It is just off the charts. The coin is $105,000. Now, most importantly, when you see those coins and see those grades, it's important to understand the value that NGC places on them in their registry. And you take a look at the bottom, and you see if you buy the 1950 in Proof 67 Plus, NGC gives it 5,296 registry points. Now that's a lot of value because of the very high grade. But if you get the same coin in Cameo, it gets 6,879 registry points. But then look at 6/8 Cameo, 9,234 registry points. The only coin that would exceed that would be a 6/6 Ultra Cameo, and I've only certified one of those as a signature series coin. It's extremely rare coin in Ultra Cameo. This 1950 and 6/8 Cameo off die number 2. If you get one of the Franklins off one of the top dies, you will get a copy. I have fewer than 100 copies of this original version of Cameo and Brilliant Proof coinage. This is an exclusive of my signature series 3 fantastic 1950s. Proof 67 Plus, 6/7 Plus Cameo, the only one I've hand signed to this date, and then this extraordinary 6/8 Cameo off top die number 2 in my book. So if you have any questions about this, just call our PACT team. They'll talk to you about this coin. I'll be happy to help you out with it. If you have any questions about it, I'm here to help, folks. This is a great, great opportunity, and I'm starting off with 3 of the most striking 1950 Franklins, whether you want to just go with a Proof or one of the finest known cameos in existence of this rarest of all year in the Franklin half dollar series.